This is an introduction to the Galloway 1/4 scale of a 5 horsepower gasoline engine. This was based on an engine originally made by the William Galloway Company in Waterloo, Iowa, beginning in 1908, and the production of this particular style went through about 1914. This is an exquisite model, very, very detailed, and just a jewel. So I'll just walk around a little bit and show you some of the items on this particular model. It's mounted on a correct cart. The cart is one of only two that have been made that are known of that is proper to the factory cart. It's an internal combustion engine, of course. The flywheels on this one in diameter are approximately 8 inches. So the original flywheel would be 32 inches, 4 times 8. The water hopper on top for water cooling. It's got a drain cock on the bottom. It's powered by either Coleman lantern fuel or naphtha, which is basically the same thing. Here's the front-on head look, with the intake valve being atmospheric and hidden behind the valve cage here. The exhaust valve is push rod operated. This engine is a hit and miss governed engine, so it coasts in between times that it fires. The governor is right here, and that is the brains of the engine, controls and keeps the speed even. This is the mixer, or later on became known as a carburetor. The fuel line comes in here, and we've got just a sharp piece of visible fuel line here so we can see and know that fuel is moving. The fuel adjustment is here, choke pipe right back here, and there's a check valve right in here so that the fuel doesn't get sucked or pumped back in just to the tank. It's fired by an igniter, so it's at low tension. It does not use a spark plug. There's an igniter breaker points on the inside of this small igniter right here. A drip oiler that oils the cylinder. And we have a fuel tank here that has a shut-off valve. So you want to use the shut-off valve because you don't want to use your carburetor, your mixer adjustment, because that tends to wear the needle out, and that's very important to have a fairly accurate contour on your needle so you can get a good adjustment on your fuel for proper running. The battery box is here. Actually, it's just a coil box. The battery has to be hooked up separately out here. Low tension coil box, and it's a low tension coil there. The engine also has a nice flat belt pulley with a slight crown on it, so the belt will stay on the pulley and not come off. Got a muffler on it here, but I'm also working on an adaptation, and I can switch it out to a straight pipe, and we'll see how that sounds. So maybe in the next video or two on this we'll have a straight pipe demonstration as well. So there we've come on around. Pretty well have seen and covered the one quarter scale of a 5 horse Galloway engine. There you can see the water drain. Running them slow and not pulling anything what have you, you don't really need to use any coolant in it. That's what this one was. It's not air cooled, it's liquid cooled, it's water cooled. So an internal combustion engine, a Galloway. William Galloway was the man behind Galloway, and he was quite the entrepreneur. He did not have a dealer network or anything. He just simply did it all by catalog advertising and catalog sales, and he was a genius at that. So there you go, Galloway. Thank you.